The Freedom of Information Scotland Act, or FOISA, gives anyone the legal right to request and be provided with information held by Aberdeenshire Council. Certain types of information are exempt, for example, personal data, confidential information, and trade secrets. For a FOISA request to be valid, it must be made in a permanent form. Requests received via email, written letter, web form, fax, voicemail, Skype message, or social media, including the likes of Facebook and Twitter, are all valid, but a verbal request made, for example, via telephone is not. A FOISA request can be made to any member of council staff. It doesn't have to go to a specific individual or be sent to a particular postal or email address for it to be valid. You must never refuse a request if it's made directly to you and is in a permanent form. A FOISA request doesn't have to state that it is a FOISA request. It simply needs to ask for information that is held. It's worth noting that while FOISA provides a right to information held, it does not provide a right to have questions answered where there is no information held. If you receive a request, you must forward it as a matter of urgency to foi@aberdeenshire.gov.uk. This means that the request is logged in the Council's FOI system and an acknowledgement is sent to the applicant. Legally, the Council must respond promptly and in any event within 20 working days, so don't delay in forwarding on any requests. To ensure that we don't breach this requirement, you must respond within the specified timescale if a member of staff contacts you seeking information held by you in order to respond to a FOISA request. If you manage any staff who are involved with the processing of FOISA requests, you must recognise that this work is high priority and dedicate appropriate time and effort to requests for assistance or approval.
FOISA is sometimes described as applicant and motive blind. This means who the applicant is should not make a difference to how the request is handled. In most cases, you should consider requests without reference to the applicant's identity or motives. You should focus on whether the information is suitable for disclosure into the public domain, rather than the effects of providing the information to the individual applicant. Anyone can make a request for information regardless of who they are or where they live. The applicant need not explain why they want the information or justify their request.